you come on over
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Let's move this up a little bit. Happy Saturday. It is the 7th of May, I believe. It's about 10 in the morning or 9 in the morning. I just got back from a walk around my neighborhood. I am exactly 12 weeks out from my show, so I'm super excited. I'm just gonna do a full day of eating for you guys. So I'm gonna show you everything I eat. I'm gonna tell you all the macros and the calories that I'm having for the day. And I might try and film some of my leg workout this afternoon. So hope you enjoy.
Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your tender hip and the way you like the dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Alrighty, so here we have breakfast, and I did 40 grams of oatmeal, and I basically just put water in it, microwaved it for a minute, put some stevia and cinnamon and added a little more water, and then microwaved it one more minute. And then the best part of all is I'm going to put this pancake syrup in it. It tastes delicious. So good. And then for egg whites, I did 150 grams of just the Costco brand egg whites, the Kirkland brand. And then I put 20 grams of pico de gallo on there. And I did the Flavor God seasoning and a little bit of Cholula. And that is breakfast. Okay, so I get a lot of questions from like family and friends that are asking me how I eat. And I just kind of wanted to like clear it up for everyone. So I eat if it fits your macros. So in bodybuilding, there's kind of two ways you can approach it. And it's either you're a clean eater with a bro diet where you eat pretty much all unprocessed, very natural foods. So chicken, fish, rice, sweet potatoes, veggies. And then there's the if it fits your macros people who have a set amount of food you have to hit for the day and fill that caloric intake with whatever you want, basically, as long as it hits those amount of macronutrients, which macronutrients are carbs, fats, and proteins. So say you have, for me, I have 156 grams of carbs, 160 grams of protein, and 47 grams of fat in my diet. So as long as I'm filling that macronutrient range, I'll be in a caloric deficit, which means that I'm going to lose weight. So as long as you're in a caloric deficit, it really doesn't matter what foods you're eating, as long as you are filling and hitting those macro numbers that you were set. So a lot of people, like when I am like, oh, I'm on prep, they're like, oh, so you like can't eat anything? And I always laugh because I'm like, no, I can actually eat anything I want as it's in moderation. You can eat anything you want within moderation. Then it kind of becomes hard because people are like, oh, well, you're on prep. Do you want to go out to eat with us since you can eat whatever you want? And I'm always like, well, I can eat whatever I want, but I want to still eat clean foods that are going to make me feel good and help my workouts. So with if it fits your macros, it's kind of nice because you have the freedom to eat something bad if you want, without feeling guilty. And again, I want to clarify, there is no good or bad foods. For me, all I see is carbs, fats, and proteins. If I'm eating a piece of pizza, I see how much fat it has in it, how many carbs it has in it, how many proteins it has in it, and I determine whether that's worth trying to fit into my macros for the day. Since my macros are lower, I don't want to use all my macros on one piece of pizza when I could have a huge salad and feel a lot fuller. The only time I really like splurge off of my macros is when I'm like really craving, like I don't really get cravings a lot, but if I do, it's usually like a cookie or something like that, and I try and substitute it with Len and Larry's cookie, or so I'm not wasting so much of my macronutrient range for that day on one food. Who was it? Like Amanda Bucci on her YouTube. She had this analogy where macros are kind of like bills. So your set macronutrients for the day, or your bills that you have to pay at the beginning of the month, and you have to pay those off. So she kind of related that to like eating all your micronutrients, so your vegetables and your fruits and getting all your vitamins and minerals in. So you have to eat those and plan those out in your diet first so that you make sure you're getting the essential micronutrients that your body needs. And then, so say you do 80% healthy whole foods, and then the last 20% of your day could be a treat, so like popcorn or a protein cookie or something like that, just so that you're not going so crazy about cheating on your diet and not having a clean diet. You have to pay all your bills up front, and then whatever you have left for the rest of the month is what you can kind of have fun with. So I thought that was a really good analogy for if it fits your macros. So when I reference if it fits your macros, that is what I'm talking about. I get to eat technically whatever I want as long as it fits in my macronutrient range. So I don't count sugars, I don't count sodium. All I count is the carbs, fats, and proteins. And again, I do keep 80 to 90% clean diet during my prep, just because it makes me feel better. I get to eat more food when it's cleaner food, which I'm all about volume. So I'd rather eat 6 times a day and eat huge meals than have to eat like 2 times a day and have less nutrient-rich foods.
So for my pre-workout meal, I'm going to do something a little bit higher in protein and carbs and lower in fats. So I'm doing the Starkist low sodium chunk tuna light in water. Macros are great. 0.5 fat, 0 carbs, 17 protein. It's a quick and easy little snack. And then I'm doing this Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt in vanilla flavor. And I did 20 grams of raspberries and 20 grams of blackberries, and it looks so good.
So I just got done at the gym and I'm sweaty as crap if you can't see like my glistening skin. I had a Premier Protein and some coffee before my workout just for a little energy and a little more protein, just because my meal was pretty low in calories before. And now I'm going to have a Quest bar because I haven't really been eating that much today. It's like 2:30 or 3, so I'll have an Oreo Quest bar. I'll put the macros below, and I will talk to you guys when I get home and have my post-workout meal.
Why don't you come on over right away? Right away. Did you have to go to jail? But your house up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer?
So here's my little post-workout meal. It's actually in this huge bowl because all my bowls are dirty, but a salad with fresh express leafy green romaine. It's 80 grams of the leaves, 3 ounces of the pulled pork that's canned from Costco, and then 2.3 ounces of the broccoli slaw, and then just a bunch of mustard on it. And it's like super filling, and it's only 123 calories, 7 carbs, 2 fat, and 20 protein. So I'll probably eat in like another hour, probably shower, and then eat a little bigger meal, and then have dinner and call her a day. So it's like 5 o'clock, and I realized that I have a ton of carbs left for the day, so I decided to make a huge massive bowl of oatmeal. I was gonna have a yam and realized that I'm all out. So I had a bunch of carbs and fats left. So I made this big bowl of oatmeal with some peanut butter and some Walden Farms syrup, stevia, and cinnamon. And I'm gonna dive in.
So for my last meal, I usually just kind of have random macros left over. So I kind of just find whatever fits and then mix it all together. And this one's actually pretty good. I've had it before and I'm going to try it again. I already spiralized my zucchini noodles. So I did like 170 grams of those. And then I did 90 grams of egg whites. And I'm just mixing it in a pan right now and frying it, or like sauteing it, I think that's the word. And then I'm going to put the rest of the pulled pork from the canned pulled pork package that I had on my salad in, and I think it's 3 ounces that I'm going to do. And then I'm also going to do just like a little package of hummus for a few more fats. Pretty low on my fat for the day. So I'll put that in there, mix it all up, And that will be my dinner for the night and my cap on my macros.
So this is the cap of macros for the day. Egg whites mixed in with zucchini and some pulled pork over here with some hummus on the top and Cholula. And I'm so excited to eat this. It looks so good.
So that is going to conclude my full day of eating. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know it's not anything special. I'm kind of limited on the food I have right now. I really need to go grocery shopping. But I just wanted to film what I eat on a regular basis for anybody who cares or is wondering. I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday night. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.
Oh, why don't you come on over,
I can't like wink without opening my mouth.
to get a good lawyer. I hope your dinner catches in. I hope you find the right man who'll fix it for you.